Well, Daryl, still 100% record, 4 from 4, unbeaten at the top. What were your thoughts on the game?
Oh yeah, it was a tough start. Obviously kicked out on the full, then we kicked out on the full again. Put ourselves under a bit of pressure, but I thought we defended really well for most of the game, to be honest. We conceded the last 2 weeks. We've conceded 1 try in each game from a kick, so I'm pretty happy with the way we're defending. And at times we look outstanding with the ball. We have some periods where we're off. Thought we started the second half, so we started both halves a little bit slow. But yeah, really good. Obviously, we're winning consistently. There's always areas to improve, and we'll feel like that again. But we're playing some great stuff, and we're winning games consistently, which is this stage of the season is really important for us.
Talked about that difficult start. York put you under some pressure in the first 10 minutes, as you mentioned there, but then things started to click into gear. Conditions underfoot pretty good. Are we starting to see the best of the team on attack now, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I still think there's loads of improvement execution wise from us, more consistent. But look, York came after us. They defended more aggressively than they did last time, and they shut a few things down, and our execution was a little bit off. And at times I thought Ngannou played really well today. He had a lot of the ball and kicked well, and we knew that he'd dominate their attack with them having a few spine players missing. But yeah, really good. I think we're seeing some real promising signs from us. I think we'll only get better as we keep working on our combinations and execution. And just looking forward to the challenges. Today was another one where we're away from home. We've been away from home consistently with the problems with our ground, and I think we're handling it pretty well.
5 tries in that first half. Some great tries out on the left-hand side. We'll talk about Lachlan Walmsley's finishing in a second, but just a mention for Kai Rodwell with his first try for the club. Where did that come from?
Well, he just set off, didn't he? He got between the back rower and the last middle, and he put his foot down. He's pretty quick, and I spoke to him afterwards. He says, "Yeah, I haven't really been in that position before, so I wasn't really sure what to do." But the fullback sort of backed away from him, and he showed that he's got a bit of speed. He's been a great addition. I think defensively he's been outstanding for us since he came over, and then his first start today, and he showed what he can do with the ball when he gets a little bit of space.
30 points to 6 up at half time. What does that half time chat sound like with such a healthy first half lead?
Yeah, we're talking about that caused us a little bit of trouble with how wide they were playing in good attacking positions, and that caused us a little bit of trouble. And I thought our right edge defended the difficulties that they had really well, but we thought we could adjust that a little bit. I was just saying to the boys afterwards, maybe I need to invent something to have a bit of a pop at you about, because sometimes that happens. All your messages are pretty positive ones, and then it's almost like, yeah, well, we're all right then. And it felt like that a little bit at the start of the second half, but then we got a try, and it seemed to click from there. And then we got a couple of long range tries then, which finished the game off. So yeah, I think you're always looking at improving, and after half times is one that we'd want to be. I think that's happened a couple of times this year where we want to be better. So that's my fault. I'm in there at half time, so I need to tidy my game up a little bit.
Is there also part of it that you can't have everything all your own way all the time?
Yeah, 100%. You can't be winning games. What would if you did, you'd be winning 80-0, wouldn't you? We've put 50 points on there, and they haven't got all the players out there. There are a few spine players missing, similar to the last time we played them, and it's just not the way it is it? Teams are going to work hard to shut you down and disrupt you, and York at times did a really good job. They weren't able to do it for 80 minutes, but they put us under some pressure, and the game's not black and white, is it? It's not. It's not pretty at times, and you have to work your way through tough situations. And I think we're getting better at battling our way out of those situations. I thought that one in the second half probably lasted a little bit longer than it needed to, but it's a tough game that these boys play, and we're just trying to get better at dealing with everything that we faced at the moment.
It's not a straightforward league, the Championship, by any means, that you've repeatedly talked about already. But do you feel after 4 games that you're pretty much where you wanted to be?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I think we could have been a little bit more fluent at times, but like we just said, it's not always that way. And you know, we've played in some real tough conditions. We've played away a fair bit. The last two surfaces have been great at Doncaster and York. Then we go away to Batley next week. So, you know, that's a completely different scenario altogether in the, you know, the way the pitch is and the way the stadium is, and you have to deal with all these. And we know that it was going to be a challenge. They're all different, and you just got to face up to it and come out the other side with a positive outcome, which we're doing well so far. Next week will be another challenge, as I've just said.
9 tries today. Lachlan Walmsley got 4 of them, and that makes it 100 for his career now. Lachlan Walmsley, after today, he's having quite an impact on the team, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's a great finisher. I mean, he stayed down on the floor about 4 times as well today, so he's got a few hundred of them in his career. So lads keep having a pop at him about that. But yeah, he's a good athlete, finishes well. You know, he's getting some great service out there on the left. Thought he got some good service from Jack Croft today. You know, he gave him early ball and gave him the opportunity to do what he does really well. So yeah, we know that he was a great try scorer when he came, and he's proving just how good he is.